Hi, you guys. Welcome to Sponge and Stamp with Tina, social hour. So, hi, you guys. So, I am got myself tickled. I am a few minutes late coming on here because I set it all up. It was going, had my music playing, everything, and I was like, "Why aren't my comments showing up again?" And I'm like, this has got to be a Facebook thing or something. And then I realized that when I went to go live, I pushed the screen or the button on my monitor with my finger instead of using my mouse and clicking on it. So anyway, I thought you guys would think that was really funny. Oh boy. It really made me feel stupid. I'm tickled now. Okay, so welcome to Thursday Night Live, Sponge and Stamp with Tina's Social Hour. This is a time when we hang out, we get crafty, and create something fun together. I am so happy to be here, and I hope that you are too, and that you will be inspired. I did make another blooper. I designed a card to share with you guys tonight. There's two cards. And I don't know, about 30 minutes or so ago, I realized that one of the stamp sets that I used, you can't get anymore. It's retired. I can't find it anywhere. So it's gone. It was either on last chance and it sold out, or I don't know. I don't remember. I can't keep track of anything anymore. I have Post-it notes everywhere. But anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and use it because if you happen to have stamp set, then hopefully this card will be inspiration. And if you don't, if you have some type of a flower stamp, you can use anything really. So, all right, so let's go ahead, and I have got reminders here. Hopefully, there we go. So don't forget about the hot foil system. So it is available. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I hope that you do because it's really cool. It is on my wish list. I have to save for it, but it is okay. Don't forget about the new welcome box and the new way of signing up with Stampin' Up. It's $100. Shipping is free. And you get a coupon emailed to you to where you can spend $125 or more now. So if you go over, you can go over the $125 if you want to. So before you couldn't, you had to either stop right before $125 or right at $125. And you first time sign uppers, you get a welcome box that is worth has product in there that's worth about $60. So, and hey, Nelda, so if you're thinking about joining, it's a wonderful time to do that. And don't forget that paper pumpkin is 25% off your first kit. This is for new subscribers as well. And it ends on August 10th. Okay, so let's go back up here. So here we are. I think that's it for all the announcements. Actually, there is another one. So, you know that Stampin' Up is doing new catalogs every 4 months. So, this month I had to do the mail order catalog, and I also ordered some catalogs. So if you attend my class in person, I will just give them to you there. If not, I have selected the ones that I know don't just order online. You will be getting yours sometime in August. I have ordered it for you. And let's see. So that's that. And that catalog goes live in September. So it is like going by so fast. I think that's it. So I was just checking everything, making sure sound is okay and all that good stuff. And are you guys ready to get stamping? Because I am. let's go ahead. I've got my scrap paper here, but I don't think I need my scrap paper. So the first card we're going to be making, and I don't have anything organized tonight, so is this beautiful card here. Let me go ahead and put us down to the desktop. Is this beautiful card right here. This is with Darling Duckling and Bubble Bath. And we use the Sunflower in 3D embossing folder. And I don't remember which pack of paper this is from. I'll have to look at it. I'll put it in the description what it is. And we used a 2-inch circle punch. So, and I don't know which stamp set that sentiment came out of. I know it's somewhere in here. Thank you for being there for me. And that comes from Scalloped Blooms. You know, we should have used a scalloped there. Maybe I can pull those out and we can do that because we only have 2 cards tonight. So we should be able to whip through them pretty quickly. And I've done most of the work already, not all of it. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So our card base is 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and give that a nice little burnishing. And then we have our designer series paper. And I'm going to go ahead. I did not cut that, but we are going to cut that down to 5 1/4 by 4. So 5 1/4 by 4. Let's put my glasses on so I can see the lines. 5 1/4 by 4. It's already at 5 1/4. So let's cut this down to 4. And we'll save this piece because that can always be used for something else. And I think that's all the cutting we have to do for this card. So we're just going to place that on there. And then our piece here, which is 2, is this it? Yeah, it's 4. That doesn't seem right. I think it's 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then that's going to go on here, just like so. And then we're going to have to stamp our butterflies. So normally we're using the Aflutter butterflies. I promise you, after tonight, we won't use them for a little while. So we're going to use this one. I haven't used this one hardly at all. So we're going to use that. And we're going to do that in Bubble Bath. So I'm going to bring out our Bubble Bath. And I am just going to stamp them down here in this little corner. Just like that. We're going to bring in our punch and we're going to punch those out. Hopefully I can line this up pretty quickly here. I should be able to, but you never know. All right, so we've got our butterflies. And we need our, you know what? Let me see. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier when I designed this card to use the dies that go with this, with the greetings. So here we go. So that's probably why, because I love these dies. I absolutely love them. This will probably work. I think it will. All right, so we're going to use that instead of the circle punch. And I did stamp that with Bubble Bath on Bubble Bath, but I really did not, it was too light. I didn't really like it. So I thought, let's bring in some Berry Burst just to give it a little pop of a little darker color. So that's what we're going to do. And the greeting says, thank you for being there for me. Thank you guys for being there for me. So here we go. So that's all pretty. So now we just have to run this through the cut and emboss machine with our little scallop here. I think it'll fit. It does. I almost said it do. All right. Let me run this through here. I could bring it over there. So what do I need? I need this one and this one. And let me go ahead and bring this right over here. So we have our big base plate number 1. We have our thin die adapter number 2. We have a cutting plate number 3. Our paper and another cutting plate number 3. And then we're just going to crank this through here. Hey Kim, how are you? Okay, so here we go. And we're just going to pull that off. Pull that off. And we're going to stick this back in here so that I don't lose it. And we'll just put that over there. Let's go ahead and move this down here. Move this back over here. And let's just start assembling. So this card is almost done. Hopefully I have enough glue in here. I do not know. Hope that wasn't loud for you guys. We're just going to put some glue on that. I've got like a whole bunch of glue bottles that are like almost empty, but they still have glue in there. So I don't want to throw them away. So I've been trying to use them up. Oh, I am doing well. Okay, so I'm doing good actually. Doing good. We're going to pop this guy up. So I think I'm just going to use some of these, use these up. I bought these a while ago, these adhesive sheets. And I can't remember what I bought them for. So I never used them. So now we're just going to use them up because why not, right? Let's not let them go to waste. And we're just going to stick these down here. Wonder where everybody is. Okay. Ah, thank you. It looks kind of rough right now because, you know, when you get your hair colored, you're not supposed to wash it for a day or two. So I slept on it and all of that. So, but thank you. I like it. It's a lot cooler. It's, I went dark. I like it though. I was just kind of tired of the blonde and the gray. So we went dark. I like it. Thank you though. All right, so now we're going to stick a little dimension down here, and I am going to use one of these, I think. One of these guys right here. We'll stick this right here, just like that. We'll put a little bit of glue on here. But let me see where I want to put it. I think I want to put it like right there. Actually, I want to put it over just a little bit more. And we'll just stick a little glue back here. Come on. There we go. Hold that down for a second or two. 3 or 4. All right. Ah, thank you, Nelda. All right, so there we go. That's wanting to pop up, so we're going to hold that a little longer. So we're going to take our little bubble bath butterflies here. You know what I did not put on our inspiration card was, and we're just going to glue these down. We're not going to pop them up or anything like that. We're just going to glue them down. I'm just going to stick one right there. And then we'll stick a big one. I'm just bending them up a little just to give them a little something, something right there. And then, well, come on, right here. Thank you guys for coming on and joining me. It's no fun when you're by yourself. And we'll just place that one just like that. All right, so we need some bling, don't you think? Let's put some bling on here. So I think I'm going to use these because these are so pretty and I love these. And what is the name of these? They are Sunset Sparkles. Sequins. So where is, here it is. Let's go ahead and pull some of these off here. I'm going to use this pretty iridescent one that looks kind of pinky. We're just going for the pink vibe tonight, or at least on this card. The next card is definitely not pink vibe, but, and I think I'm going to put one, let's put it, I'm going to put it right here on our butterfly, and hopefully I can move these over here to give that triangular effect. Let's stick this one up here. There we go. All right, so what do you guys think? I wish that yellow didn't look so bright. I don't know if it looks that bright on y'all's screen or not, but I love that. So pretty. Okay, that's that one. Wow. And we might be done early tonight. It might not be a full hour. And the internet is very, very slow. Thanks. I'm so glad you like it. It's very slow tonight. Your comments are taking a while. Okay, so this is the stamp set and the coordinating dies that we're using tonight. I know that this has gone bye-bye. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I think it's sold out. So, and it is older. It's older, so it's gone. But we're using that one. So if you have it, you can use it. If you don't, just find another flower that you have, or you're going to use anything really. You don't have to use a flower. This is just for inspiration and just to give you kind of an idea on some things. So we're going to do a little bit of a fun fold. It's not like a great big fun fold, but I am working on one. I think I'm going to save it though till closer to the holidays, because I got a cute idea for it. So I don't remember where I'm supposed to score this at. I'm going to score this at 1.5 inches. So this is just a regular card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 1.5 and 4 1/4. So we're going to score this at 1.5 and then 4 1/4. And this is basic black. So I don't think I've done a black and white card in a while with a pop of color, have I? So it's one of my favorites. And I need my glasses because I think I folded that all crooked. I most certainly did. That's all right. Maybe we can fix it. And if not, oh well. There, I think it's close enough. Okay, so then we're going to fold this piece back like this. This is a fold you guys have seen a dozen times, and we have made it in my class a few times. All right, I am going to score or burnish it on both sides just so that it helps it to stay flatter. There we go. I think that's okay. Then we're going to bring in this beautiful paper right here, which is Beautiful Ordinary Life is what this is. And I cut a piece that was, 1.5, I think. No, I'm sorry, 2 inches. You don't have to have it that long if you don't want to. That's just what I did here. Let me show you. I did it here. So I had that size and I just stuck it in there. So, but I think that looks okay because it does, you don't see as much black. That's just my opinion. Okay, so we want to go 2 inches by 5 1/4. So let me see, what is this? It's not 5 1/4. So we're going to go 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Save that. And we're going to go 2 inches. I love these polka dots. Okay. 2 inches, and then what was the other one? 1.5. I think. We'll find out. Pretty sure. No. 1 1/4. It's 1 1/4. There we go. And we'll put that aside. All right, so we have those. Those are going to go on the front of our card, just like so, leaving an even border around, just like that. Isn't that pretty? And then we have a piece of white. This is just the basic white. It is, what is this? I know it's not. It's 2.5 by 3.5. And that is going to go on the front like so. But it's going to get layered with this black, which is, oh, it's just 1/4 inch. What did I do? I didn't even write my right measurements down. Do you believe that? No, I didn't write this one down. That's why. Okay, so it's just 1/4 inch bigger. So it is, let's see if I can do some math here. It is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Is that right? No, that's not right. It's right. Don't ask me to think. I cannot think. It is 3.5. So it must be 3 and this is 3.5. So this is going to be 3 3/4. Yes. 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. So I was right. All right. I did the math right, y'all. Yay. All right. I see everybody saying hi to Carol. Hey, Carol. Yes, ma'am. Better late than never. So that's going to go on there. And then it is going to come or go right here like that. And you guys are probably thinking, well, that's a lot of black and white. But wait, because we're going to do something a little different. Okay, well, not different, but we're going to add a pop of color. I also have some strips of basic black cardstock that we're going to do some heat embossing with some white powder. So, and these don't matter what size they are. I just cut some strips. We'll cut them down. Because let me show you, I did this. See, we're going to have some color. I stamped that on there and I didn't like it. So I thought, let's heat emboss with white powder and see what we think. So we are going to do that. So this piece here is the inside. This is 5 1/4 by 4. And all I did was I took, I think it's about 1.5 inches in. Might be a little less. It's about 1.5 inches in. And I just drew a straight line with my pencil so that I could line up some Post-it notes on there. I just lightly drew a line that I could erase. And then I took my Post-it, or these little Post-it note things, and I just kind of lined it up on there like so. I had 2 of them. Where's the other one? Right here. And then I just did like that. Just made sure that it was straight and even. Just like that. Lined it up with the line. And then I took the center of the flower stamp and just stamped all along there with that. So I used this piece right here and just stamped that. And I thought that was so cute and pretty. So just like that, we're going to put that in there like so. All right. So, and then it's going to go like that. So what do you guys think so far? I think it's pretty cute. All right. I got to do something real quick here. Let me write. Is there anybody else on here that I don't see? Okay, so here we go. We're going to take this piece here. We'll assemble all that in just a minute. I've got the little leaves from the stamp set. We're going to use Granny Apple Green. I tried different greens with the Coastal Cabana, and I really just didn't like it that much. So we're just going to do like that, and we're just going to stamp it. You can stamp it as high or as low as you want on your card piece here, your little layer. There we go. So that's a little lighter than that, than the darker. And then we need a scrap, because what you're going to do is you're going to take your Coastal Cabana and you're going to take your flower or whatever it is you're using. And I think I stamped this off too. Ooh, that's really inky. You know what? Let me take this spoon, kind of rub that down in there. I think I re-inked it and didn't mush it down in there. I think is what I did. I think I got distracted, which happens a lot. Okay, so we're going to try that again. So you can do this full strength if you want to, or I don't know, that's still awfully juicy. This is the solid stamp. It's not the detailed one that I'm using here. I think. I think. Yeah, I'm using this one, not this one. And I'm not even going to use the detail because we're going to use an overlay over the top of it. So I think I'm going to stamp it off. And we're just going to stamp that right there. And I don't really like that. So we are going to stamp that full strength because maybe I did. And I just have a very inky pad. Ooh, this is Coastal Cabana. All right, that's awfully darker than that though, isn't it? And then we're going to die cut that out using your dies. And then your overlay. Now your overlay isn't going to line up. It's not meant to. So then you just line that up over there. So I kind of like the darker green, but that's okay because I already have this one done. So that is going to go right here like so. In there. Just like that. Okay. And then Granny Apple Green looks like a limey green on my screen, and it's not, I promise you. All right. Let's see here. Let's do this. We need to do this. So we're going to put some Versamark. We're going to use our embossing buddy here. We're going to kind of take any oils or static out of there that we may have. We're going to bring in our Versamark. That's the one I want. Where's the one I want? Well, we might be using. No, here it is. Okay. And then I've got, so this stamp is from, I think I brought 2 stamps from 2 different stamp sets. 2 greetings anyway. I think I did. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I did. So we have this one that's from Prayers and Promises. It says Sending Love, but I'm only going to ink up Sending. And then I have, where's the other one? Sending Hugs, wherever the Hugs is. Which one is the Hugs from? Should be right here. I haven't touched them. It might be here. No. Anyway, shoot, what stamp set was that from? Oh, right here. It is from the Scallop Blooms. I think, yeah, Scallop Bloom says Hugs. So we're going to do Sending Hugs on here. So I have the Sending. I'm going to put these glasses on again. So I can, I see all the little circles in the Versamark where from our card class Saturday. We're going to do that right down here, and then I'm going to trim it. So we've got Sending, and then we need Hugs. And what did I do with it? Uh-oh. I put it on something. Okay, so we might not use hugs. What did I put it on? Oh, that's an itty bitty stamp, and I probably lost it, is probably what happened. Because I peeled it off of that instead of just getting another block, and I lost it. Well, shoot. I sure did. Let's make sure it's not on the back of this. I might have to go through my trash can. Lovely. You know what? I didn't move it. It was sitting right here, and I got lazy and just peeled it off the block, and I set it on a top of an ink pad. How many of you guys have done that? Please tell me I'm not the only one that has done that craziness. And I sure did. I lost it. It's just a little bitty one. I know it's up here somewhere, and I'll find it like I always do shortly after the live when I'm putting everything away. I'll find it. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Well, darn. So what are we going to do? Let's just do have a good day. Let's do that. That's going to bug me, though, because I really like the sending hugs. But anyway, you guys get to see how you can stretch your stamps, right? Your sentiments, you only ink up part of it, and you don't have to use it all. Let's just do have a good day. We'll do that. I just use this one all the time, and I don't hardly ever use the other ones. And I just thought it was really cool. That's okay. That happens. I'm fixing to do the same thing, but it's going on a block. All right, let's go ahead. Sticking to my finger. I'm just not going to waste a lot of time with that. It does drive me crazy, though, because I didn't move it. I don't think. No, I didn't. I know I didn't. Oh, shoot. We're going to do have a good day. I'm going to put it over here so that's easy trimming. And we're going to bring in our white powder. It's not going to look as cute. Oh, well. It's not on one of these, is it? Nope. All right, let's take our, I'm going to go from this end. Let's put our powder on there. Have a good day. All right. And take our heat tool. I did, Carol. Oh, good. I know. It's crazy when you, and it was right here. Who knows? You know what? It might be inside something, because I use those stamp pads, not thinking. I probably flipped it over. It'll turn up. I hope. If not, I just won't ever use it. I'm heating this up. I'm trying not to burn my fingers. I think that's heated up. I hope. Okay. We're going with it. All right, so let's go ahead and put all this stuff together. We're going to trim this, though. Let's trim this. So I am going to trim this right about there. And I think we could trim this a little more, but I'm so afraid I'm going to mess it up. Way my luck is going today. We're going to do it. All right. Because I don't want that great big black sentiment on the front of the card. I might have cut that one crooked. I did, but it's all right. Okay. All right, let's put this thing together. All right, I'm not going to stamp anything on the inside of it. I'm going to leave it blank so that whoever might win this card, if they choose it, can write what they want to write, or I can write or stamp what I want to stamp if it stays here. Okay, does that make sense? All right, I'm just going to lay this in here. We're going to do even borders the best we can all the way around. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Then we're going to put this in here. Stamp to the, yours was, Kim says hers was stuck to the bottom of a stamp box. I know mine's around here somewhere. I just hate when they're little like that because they're really hard to find if you lose it. And then we're going to stick this one on here. My fear sometimes is my trash can is sitting here, but it's not like right next to it to where it could fall off into it. But I have this very, very bad habit because I don't have a whole lot of countertop space that I put my cut my trimmer on top of my trash can. So there is a possibility that a stamp could stick to the back of it and fall into my trash can, and that would be bad. I have been known to dig through my trash can to look. Excuse me. All right, so this is going to go just like this. We're going to put this on here. I think I need to get a new strength of reading glasses. I'm having a hard time seeing that. All right, and then we're going to stick this guy. We're going to turn it the way we want him to go. I think I like that angle. We're going to pop this up. So let's pop it up. And we're going to stick that right there. And then we're going to stick this. Do we want to pop this up or just glue that straight down? I think we're just going to glue it straight down. And I think I'm going to take some scissors and kind of try to get that a little straighter on the end there. That's a little better. All right. What you guys think? I think I'm just going to glue it straight down. Okay. And come on, glue. We're going to just glue that. Just like that, I think. Then we're going to glue this right in the middle of that. Just like that. All right, so let's do that. I'm just going to put glue right in the middle of this. And we're going to stick it on here right where we want it to go. About like that. Just going to hold that down. And there we go. What do you guys think? It opens up like that. Ooh. You can put white cardstock over here. You could put designer series paper over there if you want to, too. Whatever you wanted to do. Let's put some bling. So, what should we put on there? My bling bling is running low. I wonder what this would look like. I don't even know if these are current anymore, but we're going to use them. I can't keep up with things that go in and out so much. All right, and I think I'm just going to take this big one. Ooh. Let me see if I can get some more sticky putty out of there. There we go. Get that. We're going to put that right there. I think that looks pretty. Oh, that complements the leaves too. There's a lot of green sparklies in there. And you can put more around it if you want to. We could do I don't know that it needs it though, really. I don't think I'm going to. I think we're just going to leave that just like that. So what do you guys think? Woohoo! What were these? These were the Sparkle Dot Essentials. So if you have those, you could use those. I hope you guys don't mind that I use something that you can't get, but it is for inspiration. And if you do have it, then I hope you make this card, and you can always use another flower or anything that you have that you want to use. But I really think that that's pretty. I love black and white with a pop of color. I think it's so pretty. All right. Yes, you could, Nelda, use a number of stamps. So that's why I went ahead and did it, because I liked it so much. And I just thought, you know, I'm sure some of you probably have this stamp set, this bundle. And if you don't, a lot of you have, most of you have flowers, or you could use an animal or a leaf or anything like that. So this would actually be pretty with a big fall leaf on there too. And you could sponge these a pretty fall color too. That would be pretty if you didn't want to do black and white for fall, but that's so pretty. I like this card. So the other one we did is this one right here. So you guys, we have an easy night tonight for our drawing. Yes, Kim, absolutely it would. What is it? The begonia? Something begonia? That would be really pretty. I wanted that stamp set, but I'm like, no, it's so late now. I'm not going to get it. Thought it was pretty. All right, so we have some names here that we are going to draw. So Kim, are you going to try it with that stamp set? I'd love to see it. Share it on the Facebook group page so everybody can see it. All right, so here we go. We're going to pick a name. We got a name picked right here. And let's see who it is. It is Kim. So congratulations, Kim. Which one of these cards would you like? And if you'd like, I can hold it for you until class on the 1st. Oh, which by the way, if any of you guys out there live in the Middle Georgia area, I can't wait to see it, Kim. And would like to join us, we would love to have you. We have a lot of fun. There is no experiences necessary. Just come and join us, relax, have a great time connecting with other crafters, and just have some fun. We'd love for you to do that. If you're interested, you won last week, so you want to give it up? Okay. That works. Is that what you're saying, Kim? Or did I just give your card away? All right. Oh, yep, I see it. Okay, we have Carol. Okay. Carol, which one of these would you like? And I will put that in the mail. So I think, did you receive your other one that you won a couple weeks ago? I hope that you have. Yeah, I did. I put it in the mail because it's not in my box. All right. Excuse me. Is Carol still on here? All right. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So we would love to have you just contact me, or you can go on my Facebook business page, or this page that we're on right now. And there is a post in there with a link to sign up. So you can do that too. Anyway, I think that is it. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, thank you so very much. I hope you had fun on here with us tonight and watching the goofball. That's me. And I hope these cards inspired you, and you'll give them a try, whether you have to use different stamps or whatever. Just Give them a try. Have some fun. All right, you guys. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I hope that you do so that you don't miss any future videos that I upload up there. I think that's right. You upload, right? Are you going to send out measurements for these? Yes, Kim. I will put them in the newsletter. I'll put the measurements. All right. I think that's it. Okay, you guys, we're done 10 minutes early. All right, you guys, I will see you same time, same place next week. Bye. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go.